uh talking. All right. There we go.
Hold
What
on, give me
Savage say,
one.
girl? What?
No, man, you already live. Go ahead.
Oh, what was you about to say?
Oh, nothing now.
We back. Right, so yeah, let's get into this battle rap thing. So did y'all watch the well, Ray said he did not watch the face offs. Ray
No,
said
I did not.
he's never going to watch the face offs anymore.
I'm not going to say I'm never going to watch them. I don't have no interest in the face-offs as much as I used to because these guys is they're not promoting like they should. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, these guys probably did their thing, last night or whatever. But the problem is that because I got a bad taste from so many face-offs that I was like, yo, I literally just spent an hour or 45 minutes of my time watching people say, oh yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm just here to do a job. That's it. Like make me want to know like why I'm about to invest in watching your battle tomorrow. Like
Right.
like Drake just don't say, yo, I just put the album out, man. We go see what's gonna happen. Like, no, like every time he getting ready to put out an album, every time Kendrick is getting ready to put out an album, they go on these ridiculous press runs or whatever. And the thing is that they act like they get too big to the point that they can't do just a small thing, and that's promote the fight, promote the battle. Floyd Mayweather is damn near a billionaire, but that dude still go out his way to promote the fight. Conor McGregor is damn near close to a billionaire, and he still was going out the way to promote the fight. But these guys is making a couple thousand act like they too damn good to even promote a damn battle now. So it's like, man, I don't even be invested in the face-offs no more. I just be like, okay, I guess I'll just watch the battle, man. I guess that's when they go ahead and show, if they're dope or if they're not, or if they about to get their ass beat or not. Because clearly they don't care about promoting the battle. So why should I care about watching them promote nothing? So
um, I agree. I feel like I do agree. I just feel like a lot of these cats, talk about who their favorites are or were or have been for years and when they came into the game and what they felt like, who influenced them to do certain things. And I feel like, um,
sick.
I don't know, like the marketing part of it, is it their fault? Or should their greats be teaching them the tricks of the trade? Or I mean, what? I mean, it to me. It's not hard to sell a fight.
That's the thing, though. Why? This is the thing, though. Why should the greats teach you how to sell a fight? Sick, I disagree with that. Promote why? They're already caffeine branded. Okay, people were signed to Rockefeller, but they still had to promote an album. I mean, like that don't make sense. Just because you're on something that's popular, yes, you still got to promote the fight. You still got to get your name out there. It's a lot of these guys that people don't even realize is on caffeine because they're not promoting nothing. They're not talking about nothing.
Okay, but like you said, you get signed to Rockefeller, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, this is where you have a PR A&R team that's helping you to promote. That's putting you in different places to promote, right?
You're right. You should have a team, but the thing is, look, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. because media get crucified for everything. We get crucified for the littlest things, but we don't get praise for when we're promoting the battles for you. We don't get praise when we're telling people we're excited for your battles. We don't get none of that kind of love. And this is the thing that always trips me out. It's funny that we can sit up there, we will overlook 50 to 60 people showing love, but the one person that shows us hate, we give all the time in the world for. We will sit up there, go back and forth with that person. We will sit up there, argue with that person and all of that. Like, it's like, dude, what the hell? Like, what is the purpose of me watching you when you don't even seem enthusiastic about doing your job? Like, literally, what is the purpose of it? It's like, oh, I got this battle coming up. Okay, then we get to the face-off. You know, I'm just here, man. You know, I'm just here. I'm like, it's like, okay, promote the fight. Like, why are you here? Why are you better than your opponent? Like, tell me something, get me amped so I could be like, okay, I'm about to. Do you know how many times, like, this gotta suck? And I'm just being honest. When you got the guys over at Black Compass be like, yo, yeah, that battle, that's a smoke break battle. I could just miss that battle. Because they don't even feel that you interested in the battle. They calling y'all battle smoke break battles. Like, I feel like, dude, for all of the hate that media get, a lot of y'all should be thanking the media, because we will sit up there, promote stuff quick, fast, and in a hurry. We done seen Caps go on a crazy run with IG Live, putting battles together that wasn't even happening just because the dudes was talking smack. And then it's like, after they talk the smack and then they get the battle, when it's time to face off, I'm just here. I'm just here. I don't even care about this battle no more. Okay, well, if you don't care about it, then why should we watch it? Like, what is the full purpose of having any kind of interest in the battle if you don't have no interest in the battle yourself?
Oh, what we talking about? Surf?
No, no, we're not talking about surf. I'm just talking about in general, people that don't promote their battles or don't promote anything. Sick, stop. This is not nothing about the old guard. People still promote fights to this day. This is nothing about no old guard. This is nothing about no old era. This is about promoting fights, bro. This has nothing to do with old, new, middle, in between, any of that. This is literally people promoting the fight. This has nothing to do with the old guard, because people still promote fights to this day. UFC still do press conference to this day. They still do face-offs to this day. This has nothing to do with no old guard.
Milo makes a good point. He's saying, what about their mentality being, I'm getting paid to do the same thing regardless? What they don't get percentage of viewership.
But see, here's the thing. And this is where, because it was quote unquote put in battlers' contracts that they have to promote or they lose a percentage of their money. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all need to start enforcing that then. If I'm paying you thousands of dollars to get on the stage and perform for some fans that sat up there and bought some stuff, okay, we still need to sell the fight. Your name just not gonna sell the fight itself. We still need you to sell the fight too. Sell the reason why this fight needs to take place. Sell the reason why any of this needs to happen. And if you don't, here's a way that I can piss you off then. If you don't sell the fight, I take a percentage of your money and just give it to your opponent. Then what?
That sounds like a good idea, but it's only going to be for a chosen few. You know, they'll be able to get away with that shit. Sir, but
not to cut you off, sick, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. I'm not trying to hear that. You want caffeine. They don't care, Ray. You don't get it. I get it. But you're giving excuses. All of that you're saying are full-fledged excuses, bro. That's all excuses. Oh, I'm on caffeine, so I don't care. What? So if caffeine die tomorrow, is they gonna start promoting battles again? They weren't promoting battles before caffeine. So I don't even know why you keep bringing caffeine up, fam. They weren't promoting battles like that before caffeine came along.
Yeah. If now it's getting to a point, you got to be a certain name now to even get on caffeine now. Ain't nobody been paying attention to that shit. We're seeing like a rotation now. A motherfuckers that's only getting on caffeine now. We're not getting no different names and shit when they first started. We're getting like the same names now on caffeine. So that caffeine shit about to be out the window.
Okay, so I like hold up. Because I'm trying to get to all the on caffeine they don't care, right? You don't get it. Well, I mean,
That's what I just
okay.
responded to.
Yeah, you
Okay, most
responded.
battlers have to be negative when you're right. And that part. I feel like I feel like that's a big thing. Most battlers do feel like they have to impose negativity, as we were just
Mm.
talking about earlier, just winging it. That negative shit never works. Niggas don't know how to promote in general. They want to
Yeah.
go do the extra mile shit, and that ain't always healthy because
Mm-hmm.
you get into that real weird place. And although it's good, it helps us, but does it always make for a good battle? I don't feel like it does. I
Yeah.
mean, we've
Hey,
had
let me.
several.
The extra ain't always needed. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can see some of these battlers, they be trying too hard sometimes, be with that extra shit, and sometimes
Look,
it can turn the fans away from like, come on, bro, like,
look. I'm
like,
not
like
saying. I'm not saying you got to sit across from the person and say, "Yeah, I'm about to punch your child down a flight of stairs" or anything like that. Tell me why you better than this person. Tell me why. Tell me why this battle we should invest in this battle more than anything. I just seen an interview where Danny Myers literally broke down why he feel Civil War is a better card than Summer Madness,
which it is.
and this is Danny Myers. He literally broke this down because he's promoting. He's giving why? Because we all know that Civil War is happening behind closed doors. They're going to drop it on the app. But
Mm-hmm.
Danny Myers is still trying to shine light to it, like, yo, this is what y'all need to be excited for right over here.
Mm-hmm.
And sick, the reason why I'm saying it's excuses is because, dog, just because you keep throwing, oh, they're on caffeine, they're on caffeine, that don't mean shit. You should be doing everything to keep promoting to make people want to come to caffeine, to make people want to download the app, to make people want to buy into the URL app. So that's what I'm saying. You're making excuses. They're on caffeine. John Cena is a certified legend, but him and Roman Reigns been promoting the fuck out of their damn match that's going on coming up soon. They still was getting in the ring talking smack about how they was better than each other 20 years down the line. It don't matter. That's the thing that I'm really like not seeing why people not understand it. You still
Yeah.
have to promote. You think that they not about to drop a Spider-Man trailer for Spider-Man coming out? You think they not gonna drop a Doctor Strange trailer for Doctor Strange next year? They still talking about Black Panther and the movie ain't even done. They're promoting. You have to promote something. When you just sitting there and you're not selling nothing, and then you got most of these media bloggers saying, "Oh, I'll just skip that battle," because they're getting the vibe from you. You don't care. So why should we care to even watch your battle?
But not only that, how you expect to have more value in your brand if you're not promoting?
Thank you.
Then you have to narrow where you want to negotiate, you want to do this, you want to do that. I want some more money, but bro, you don't promote. What else do you do besides just come over here and rap? What else do you do? So you don't promote. Your value don't go up. You're gonna be at a standstill. Either gonna be at a standstill or it's gonna go down. Gotta promote. How are we gonna
You
be? Then especially if you're not on caffeine and you're going on the app. Let's be real. A lot of people is turning away from that app. A lot of people is unsubscribing to that app. People are like, man, fuck that app. I'm not getting them no $7.99. So
here's another
you need to do something. You need to do something to help bring value into your brand. Your
here's
name is
another
your brand.
here's another
Well,
tidbit for promotion.
I don't
Some of
have
the
to
top
advocate
some of
anyway.
the
So
top earners, some of the top earners on OnlyFans still promote their brand. They're still on IG or Twitter promoting themselves, and they're the top owners on OnlyFans. You need promotion. You need to promote yourself. People remember, people used to kill Jerry West and Mr. Wavy for what? They'd
Not
be like,
promoting.
they're talented,
Yep.
but
They don't.
where's the
Yeah.
interviews? Why are you not out there? Why are you not promoting yourself? With like, y'all are good, but y'all are so far in between. Like, get
Yeah.
out there.
When you go on Facebook
that's
and doing this live, you promoting your brand. You letting your fan into your life and letting you know who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Besides of what you do is battle. You know what I'm saying? That's part of promotion. You know?
Like
Yep.
you feel like the there needs to be first off something that the league is doing first to introduce these guys, other than putting them on a caffeine stage and saying, hey, this is such and such. Do you feel like there should be a media rollout for them first as well, and then maybe, hey, go support their IGs or whatever? Do you feel like the brand should be doing that first?
This is what I think. Okay, so this is just me. This is what I would do. Let's say I'm the URL, right? And Shy's the up and comer. He's been busting heads the whole nine on, the other leagues, the Chitlin Circuit leagues, as some people call them. And now Shy got the attention of most fans. Most fans be like, it'd be a good look for URL. This is what I would do. The first thing I would do if I'm going your route, Wing, is I would try to set up this guy interviews with, the J Blacks, 15 Minutes of Fame, all of that, Caps, all of that. Like, just try to get some interviews together. But while I'm in the midst of doing that, because me and you and Shy and many of the other members of the Breakdown crew have constantly said, instead of putting these new guys exclusively on the app, put the new guys' battles on YouTube. Instead of doing that, how about doing this? You tell the new guy, put together a package of some of your best bars or rounds from all of your Chillin' Circuit battles, and we can put them on our YouTube page. I think that would be an even doper idea. Like, put together all of your things or whatever, and let us know. Like, I remember when my grandmaster he had set up Master Bergen to fight for glory. Like, but they needed a tape of all of his stuff. Like, we need to put together a reel. So Master Bergen literally sat down at a laptop for hours and was like just cutting and splicing some of his best moments from all of his other fights on like pro, semi-pro fight leagues or whatever to send that work in. All I'm saying is you got to do something to start promoting yourself. I mean, Trap Booty, you saying that won't work, but we don't know because again, we've all said to the URL, how about putting the new guys' battles on the YouTube channel? They don't want to do that.
Who said that won't work? Wait, what you saying?
Trap Booty said that won't work.
Ain't that what Geechee Gotti doing?
Let me ask y'all this, because this is a good question by Deceptively Unique with Essence Reigns. Says,
that's a hell of a name.
Damn, that's a long ass name.
I like the name, but that's a hell of a name. But go ahead with the question.
Maybe we want to put out an Erykah Badu CD. Go ahead.
Has battle rap become a popularity contest?
It's always been
a popularity contest.
It's always been like that.
Prior to the URL going private, what was the number one thing Arsenal and Charlie Clips talked about? View count. Mm-hmm. View count. What? And anytime they battled a youngin coming up, what have your views did? What did Surf say to Bricks Belvedere in his battle in that one rounder? He said, I did $100 and something $1,000. You did 15,000 total on your last 4. So but that's always been a popularity contest. Like, that's always been, battle rap has always been a popularity contest because they always bring a view count.
Oh, she said it's her channel. Okay.
That's a dope name for a channel.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, but Arthur Cliff had no. Oh no, you were disrespectful.
Yeah, they both were talented. They both were talented for sure, but they still let people know. Look at my views and look at. Yeah. So yeah, it's always been a popularity contest. I mean, here's another tidbit. Sue Surf said this in the Big T battle to Averb. He say, "What you say? I got 100 and something thousand Twitter followers." He said that's because bitches want to swallow me. He said, so my words to you, Averb, follow me. Like, this is it's always been a popularity contest. Never.
And it's bad it's so bad when you go to these events. It's the fucking worst. It's the fucking worst when you go to an event.
It's popular trash being pushed to the lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fact.
But see that's just how hip hop is now too. So we can even though battle rap is a part of hip hop, we could go to the industry because even the established artists saying, shoot, these industry dudes don't create artists no more. They follow the blueprint of what the last artist over there blew up from. So if I blow up from one thing over there and then a couple of artists see the same thing, a couple of owners of a different label see the same thing, they go try to package the same artist similar to me, similar to my style, and say, go out there and make us some money. Yeah, so yeah, that's true.
Feel like what Ray is saying, here's the thing. When you get to what would be considered the majors, I'm pretty sure that they can go back and holler at the different leagues that you've been on. Because not for nothing, when you get to the majors, that's where everybody's watching. So if they put the videos on a compilation video of each of their new battlers that they're trying to display, that gives that league some promotion as well. So I don't know that they necessarily.
I'm gonna tell you this: out of all of the things that I've seen, I've never seen a smaller league flag a bigger league for using any kind of. Hell, we seen leagues give URL battles to put on their app. So, see, Savage said no, cause if the new guys get views, then their price go up.
But they're not. But they ain't losing no profit. They're not getting no views. They're not getting no views though. Really, we can't even get the view. Wait, if you're on URL, you're not getting your view count no more. Okay. This is all about how you negotiate. Like I say, right now, the new talent kind of fucked right now because, like I say, they not. We can't really know what type of views they're getting unless it's on caffeine, but that's live, and they're not put it on YouTube. So like I say, it's all about what you negotiate. You know, at this point with URL, it's all about what you negotiate. Say the next is crazy.
Well, like he said last night, he's the fan vote. I feel like if the fans are not liking him, they're just not liking him.
The culture do not like this nigga. The culture
he's not that bad, dog. I'm standing on this hill by myself. I've never
seen no shit like this before in battle rap. The culture are saying we don't like this nigga. We don't want to see
this nigga. I'm going to stand on this hill by myself. The kid is not that bad.
Bro, hold on. You know what? Ray. I'm not saying that bad, but I'm not saying he's not. He's bad, but he's not that. I'm sorry. He's not that great to me. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it.
To the supporters watching, 90% of the breakdown crew does not like NXT. I think I am the only person that stand on this hill alone. The kid is not. I like him.
Okay. No. I don't like him. I'm sorry. Here's my thing. I know of other guys that's already beat him that I feel should be in the place that. Now, I'm not saying that he did what he was supposed to do in certain battles. I feel like, and that's just not with him though. We had other battlers that got their asses beat 5 battles in a row, and they're still getting the name. So I can't just put it on him. I won't just isolate this and say, hey, that's just him. He's newer though. And this is why the scrutiny can be so just it's so prevalent right now because he's a newer cat, whereas he's still building
in the matrix and got in. The nigga got in the matrix. I can't hate that.
Okay, so listen.
But for him to be like, oh, he's like this new exciting fresh breath. I know. No, I'm not.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. I feel like he got to humble himself a little bit more too.
He do.
With that right now, Geechee can't save you with everything. He can push you as much as he wants, but he cannot save you if people don't feel like you have a humble spirit. It's one thing to be confident, and it's another thing to be too cocky. And that is what I feel people don't like. Like he was patronizing the culture during the face off. It was funny to me, but I can see how fans are looking at him and be like, this motherfucker, yeah, he's saying
Wayne,
he could have
I'm telling you,
could have been
Wayne,
dead ass.
Wayne, I'm telling
But
you right now, if hey Wayne, if that motherfucker make it to Texas, I'm telling you, they is finna boo his motherfucking soul away. They gonna boo the shit out of him. I can feel it. I got a feeling he gonna win.
Okay, but
I
here's the
got a feeling
thing.
he
Here's
gonna
the
win.
thing. Here's
But
the
they
thing.
gonna let him come with some whack shit. A lot of that. I'm sorry, Ray. A lot of that shit he was saying on caffeine. A lot of these bells like, bro, come on now. That shit wasn't that fire. Even yourself to be like, that's a little bit too animated right there.
Okay,
But he's getting away with it. He's getting away with it. He's doing his thing. He got in, but I'm telling you, like you say, Wayne, he needs to humble himself. Because I'm telling you, he brings his ass down to Texas. He brings his ass down here to the side. Oh, you
Texas
gonna
is
get
that
you finna get nigga, you finna get booed. You better be the best NXT you have ever been in
yeah.
your fucking life if you get through tonight. Cause I'm telling you, Ray, the culture don't like this nigga, man. The
Let me
culture.
tell you. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. This is where the lessons began to be taught. Because even with my guys, shout out to all of my brick by brick cats that went out to Houston, and
Mhm.
I feel like some got taught. I feel like one or two may have gotten schooled, but a shout out to Snake Eyes because that battle when y'all. I'm just
I
gonna
got a
say
question.
this.
I got a question. Maybe y'all might know. I got a question. Has Next ever battled outside of Cali?
Other
I don't think
than
so.
well, see, but that's the point I'm about to make.
Okay, go ahead.
So when Delvo and Heavy have battled, Delvo, there's a clip on. I think I put it on the page. I can't remember, but there's a clip where they're talking, and I think I had turned the camera off by then, maybe, but Heavy Half says to Delvo, he was like, bruh, he said, I'm in your hometown. You really are, you know what I mean? These your people. I know they gon' fuck with you. He said, but I know what y'all like down here. I see what these niggas like. If they love your street shit, I'm from the streets, my nigga. I'm from Chicago. They gonna love me. This is the thing that I had to tell Dev and his manager. Y'all may be known on the West. I'm from the West. I feel you. I appreciate the come up that y'all got. But these niggas down south don't know you. And if they don't have a certain feel for you, they're gonna boo you.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay.
say this to say somebody felt like Next was kind of forced and he doesn't see.
I'm laughing because this reminds me the
Making me
way.
mad.
Okay, no. This literally reminds me of when the WWE picked Roman Reigns to be the new flagship person. And no matter how good they tried to make this man be, the fans just kept booing him, because it's like, you're forcing us to like this guy, but we don't like this guy. Me, all I'm saying is I don't think the guy is bad. I don't. Um
I wish we could do a fucking poll. Do y'all like Next?
Listen.
If everybody is tuning in right now, who like Next? Do you like Next?
Sicko, let's see. Sicko
Because
likes him.
I
Sicko
think
likes
hate
him
is the
and
song.
Milo likes him. And I like him. But everybody else been in the comments
I don't
killing
like
him.
him. I don't like him. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
but
I don't like him.
Essence makes a great point. She said, I've been watching Next Battle Rap for years. She said, the movement is way better than the bars. I agree. I absolutely agree, as I have. You know what I mean? I put Rubber Tongue on the stage. Now, Rubber Tongue for the stage did
Yeah,
not do
do well. Damn,
do.
yeah.
But you had top tier niggas like, oh my God, that bar, like it's a certain bar that he has said against Grizz that every fucking body loved. They love, he's been in smaller circuit battles where he's dominated. He got on that stage in that crowd and bombed.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference. You can sit your ass in a closed room environment amongst your peers and look like the greatest motherfucker in the world. Here's the flip side to this. I have to take my Cali brethren's, I have to have his back here. Y'all can't be mad at Next Gas when you niggas on the East Coast been gassing niggas for years. Stop it.
Let's see.
And I'm hearing,
Yeah.
they asked that whoever battles next, they ask them, is it okay that he bring the crowd or not? So they be having the option if they won't let the guy have. So I can't blame it on that.
BX Legend said his battle with Rude Bando wasn't in Cali.
And I didn't like him against Rubando.
Where was that? In Richmond?
See. 6 says yes, he likes Next. Atlanta Sister 82 said fuck no. Bishop said he not bad, he just not good. BX says
he's not bad. He's not bad at all. He has bars. Like, I cannot take his talent away, but I just feel like when you start to fast track these guys a little bit too quickly, it's easy to train for the fight. Like, you box, you do MMA, it's easy to train for these bouts, but
it's easy to train until you get into that cage and somebody punch you in your shit.
Yeah.
Until you get into, and it's like at the end of the day, that's where these closed rooms are different. These stages be making these niggas look different.
I'm gonna be honest. Is because to go back to the point that you made, it's like the minute.
What the fuck you talking about? Because they got androids, nigga.
The point, but to go back to the point that you made, because this happened with my first fight. Like, I had did a lot of like fights here and there, but my very first fight, I fought in front of like maybe 300 or so people. And when I say I was nervous, I was the most nervous. Everything that I trained had went out of my head. Everything that I trained. It wasn't until the dude caught me with a jab to the forehead. I said, "Oh, I'm about to beat the shit out of him. You're trying to embarrass me in front of everybody." And everything turned around and whatever, and I ended up getting it back. But again, I think I'm going to die on this hill alone. Well, me and Sick. I don't think the kid is as bad as y'all saying he is.
You know what it is, right? You know what it is. This is for me. Let me just say it for me. Let me say it for me. I don't like his style. I feel like the stuff that he be saying, I won't say he's trying to reach. It's just like a force. It's just like he's forcing these punches that sometimes it just don't fucking add up. Like, huh? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, what were you trying to do? Like, I don't know. His presentation of his style of rap, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Because I'm saying it's like a lot of shit he be trying to force. Now, I will say this. Now, in his third against the battle that just happened, his last battle just happened.
Oh, I like against Boys the Bambino.
Oh yeah, like I like his third. His third was pretty good. I liked that. I enjoyed that. But it's just like a lot of his other stuff is like he's trying. I guess I don't know. Is it me? Is he trying to be a puncher? Like what is the direction that you're exactly trying to go? Are you trying to be in the performance, Are you trying to be a puncher? Because I'm gonna let you know right now, if you get in that punching category, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. You're gonna get uppercut when you start seeing these other niggas in this punch category. So you
Okay.
probably want to stay out of that. Now you want to get in the performance. You know what? You can probably get away with it. You might be good, even though the coach don't like you. But
I just dropped for anybody who want to pull up. Listen, let me say this too. Y'all, if y'all on Twitch, go follow us on Twitch also. Hey, check this out. I was gonna say too, damn. I felt like, okay, because I think too, where people really, really, really got upset was with the judges versus Elijah Straight. That battle was close.
yeah, that
Like
battle
I
was close.
cannot. That battle was close, and I did in that battle. I watched that. That is one battle I will say I watched several times, and I did go back and forth. However, I had Elijah in that battle. I liked Elijah better
I
than
had
I liked
Elijah in
Nick.
that battle too. I did have Elijah in
I
that battle too.
of the
Yeah,
hate
I had
of
Elijah winning.
his fault. Is it? I feel like that was not his fault. He's not. I know that they feel like the West may have influenced, or Geechee may have influenced the judges or the judging. But I feel at the end of the day, I do feel like Elijah should have gotten that battle. And I think that that's really where we are right now with the next hate. I do. Um, and
And if
that's
what you
bad
call it
for him.
getting and what you call it
But
getting
they
messed up, first two rounds, it wouldn't have been.
humble.
Yeah.
But where the humble comes in. Cause now you in interviews antagonizing motherfuckers that don't want to see you here. It's cool to say I deserve to be here, opposed to mocking. The debacle with the whole, oh, I called, okay, that didn't help him either. Tay Rock didn't help him either. But when you know that you have that much on you right now, you gotta find a different way. This is you trying to stand on your own. Regardless of having the West behind you, this is where you, as the battler, you are becoming who you're going to be in battle rap. You understand? So I feel like the events outside of him battling are taking more precedence than him actually, his actual battles. Because you know how fans are. If I don't like something that you said in the interview, fuck you, it's going to be fuck you all the time. You're trash. We all like you. You know what I mean? That's what it's gonna be. So I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? The glass
But
is half full.
we ain't never seen no shit like this in the culture. I'm sorry. It's usually like a split. Some people,
Right.
yeah, some people, nay. But I'm talking about you have some might be like, yeah, but I'm like the mass majority, even in the chats. Do y'all be watching these comments in the chat on caffeine? Man,
Mike
it be bad. So
is
this is my
next.
question to y'all. Let's just say, okay, it's because everybody assuming like he's gonna win his battle. He's going to Texas, and then let's say
I think.
this:
I think.
if things don't go his way, in Texas, do you think you are gonna still push him?
They're gonna have a choice. They're not gonna have a choice. They're not
So
gonna have a choice.
okay, so I agree with that, but it depends. If they is doing the Roman Reigns rollout, even if he get booed to Texas, they're going to
Man,
continue
they
to
are
push him.
doing the Roman Reigns. They doing the
But
John Cena. They doing the Rocky Maivia when
hold on.
Rock
But
wasn't
here's the
even the
difference.
Rock.
Here's the difference between The Rock and John Cena. At one point, the fans loved them. The
Yeah,
fans never loved
yeah,
Roman Reigns until
yeah, you're right.
the cancer scare happened, and Roman Reigns had to take personal time off when his leukemia had came back.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
when
yeah.
the fans actually loved him
But
because it
then
was
when he
like,
got
yo,
that
he was
win,
really going through
yeah,
a real life situation. But
yeah.
BX
But
Legend made a point, and this was the point that I had made the wing on the phone, and you just made that point too, Shot. That would probably be my only issue with NXT is he's just aggressive for no reason. Most of his bars, he just overly be selling them. And I'll be like, dog, you ain't
Right.
got to be that damn aggressive. Just spit your shit, bro. Just spit it.
yeah,
So you got that point there, but yeah, other than
Come on, you see it? You seen it?
I'm looking
You
at the
see it,
comments.
right?
I've
You
seen the
see the
comments. They
comments?
do be killing them.
They be killing him, bro. They be killing him. I would rather see fucking old. You know what? I ain't gonna do
And
that
then
today. It's
BX
sad.
Legend said, "Let's cut the bullshit. His bars don't be making that much sense."
I was going, hold on. Wait a minute. Milo, I know I hate that they do this so late because I be having to go to work and I'm sleep at that time, but I stay up. And when, people will say, oh, you're a URL hater. No, I wish y'all would make these battles earlier because
Earlier,
everybody ain't on.
exactly. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I'm mad than a motherfucker if I see trash and I just stay my punk ass up to watch these motherfucking battles.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What
be
time
mad.
they come on? What time they come on? 6 o'clock.
Hey,
6 o'clock. It's Eastern time.
real quick. Let me address something because I have not been saying nothing. But Cola said, "This is why I beat Ray, y'all. Y'all hear this NXT cap? Cola, I think you better go back and review the tapes because the majority of the people said I watched you, but I haven't been saying nothing. So let's go on to something else.
Oh, Jesus!
I haven't. The only thing I've been saying is go watch the debate for yourself, and you be the judge. But seeing that Cola jumps out the window and said he beat me, let's tell the truth here. Besides the people in the Black Compass Army that you ride with, the majority of the people in the chat said I watched you, bro. And people that I was sending the link to was hitting me back saying you watched that boy. So yeah.
Hold on, trying to get.
Oh wow. Well, that note. On that note, was that Mike?
Yeah, that was Mike.
Hold on, Mike. I'm trying to get you in. Hold on.
I don't want to see Mike.
Hey,
Mike
guys.
over there living his best life. I don't want to see you.
Man, I'm just over here making oxtails and baked macaroni and cheese, man.
Oh shit, that sounds wonderful, man. That sounds fucking wonderful. Look at Wing. Look at Wing. Why you looking like that, Wing?
Huh?
Why you was looking like that when you said about the Mike? Oh.
I did not watch Cola versus Ray.
I saw it. I was watching it the whole time.
5. Y'all gotta go watch that. Yeah, y'all gotta go watch.
That was a great back and forth. I felt like Ray edged that one. I enjoyed it a lot. Ray got that 2-1. Cola, you did great. Good job. Appreciate your work, sir.
Well, appreciate your work. All right, what you got? What you got to say, Mike? About you on the West? You know what the streets are saying. You on the West? What's the word?
The West is gonna back next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the new up and comer. They're gonna back him. I think the kid has a lot of potential. I think it was Ray that said it.
We just lost you, Mike.
We lost you.
Oh, BX said Ray caught a body.
Your phone too close to the Bluetooth.
Now see, Mike was about to put up with that bullshit.
Wow.
And that's why.
I don't know. I know, the battle rap scene down here. It's just certain shit we ain't gonna let just fly support. Like, no, man, you got to get back in there and work on some shit. We just ain't gonna push you out there. Where I'm at, man, it ain't certain shit ain't gonna fly. But that I don't know. Like I said, he got potential, but I don't know. I think he's getting stuff is coming for him too fast right now.
Look, again,
it's coming too fast.
I'm not gonna sit up here and say that, this dude is the next best thing smoking. I just don't think he is bad as everybody make him out to be. But go ahead, Mike.
Okay, so like I was saying, I think Next has a lot of potential. I don't think he's getting pushed too fast. A lot of people feel like he is, but when you really think about it, he's starting at the bottom. He's in a tournament without all the superstars. You know what I'm saying? He's in the tournament with people that are in his class. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting the big looks.
They just gave him a battle with Rob Diddy. What are you saying? They just gave him a battle with
that was not on URL. That was on West Coast Elites.
That don't matter. That don't matter.
But that was that. What you got to understand. But hold on, Wing. That was for G Will. G Will wanted that battle to happen. We wanted one of the best on the West Coast against the next up and comer for G Will's going away. That's what that was. We always see on smaller leagues, lesser known names get an opportunity to battle big names. We see it all the time.
And we don't respect it, and we've never respected it. We've never respected it. It don't matter where it is, who it's for. Battle rap has never respected the fact that, even with the pay to play, like we've never respected that. You know what I mean? Because regardless of the fact of the battle.
I feel like with him at that time, for California, for the West Coast, he is one of those, he's that top up and comer right now. He is. We can't deny it. I don't know what
he is. I feel like he got beat by Tongue. I feel like it's a few different people that he got beat by.
But it doesn't matter. But the thing is, it doesn't matter who he's lost to, where he's at position right now as far as rising stars. He may not be the best. He is not the best. He's good. He's got a lot of potential. He has a very, very high ceiling, and that's why they see this. That's why they're giving him the opportunities. But as far as up and comers, him and Brandon right now are the two top up and comers. Even though they've been around for a little bit, they're the two top up and comers getting to that bigger platform.
Who should have had those as well. Longer. Brandon has been out longer.
Hold on, Marlo. Solo come with 3 rounds. So what are you saying?
Yeah, like I would say Brandon's had some big name battles.
Right. No. I'm just saying, if that's the case, push. I would say I'm not saying that Brandon isn't getting pushed. I'm saying for the time that Next has been pushed, I feel like Brandon had been suppressed a certain time. I feel like
he's fired. Now that's
really say that that's fault, because there was a time when they was trying to push real name Brandon, and I feel like that was kind of the time when URL was playing with the West. So he kind of got suppressed in that whole debauchery, when traffic and all that shit was going on. So I know that that's not necessarily his fault or anybody's fault that's doing it. But when I look at who should have been coming up before him, I feel like that should have been the real name Brandons, the Grizzes, and different guys. And they somehow this, for who knows that it don't look right. That's what for me.
Someone like Grizz definitely should have been up there. But you know what? A lot of times it's really on the MCs. It's really on the MCs.
Right.
It really falls back on the MCs. Yeah, there's certain battlers that we want, that we feel like we should get pushed. Grizz is one of those people. Grizz got one of the Battle of the Year contenders right now. So he definitely should have, gotten further along. But Grizz has also had some great names as well. Grizz has also had some great names. I feel like Grizz is just as good as Grizz is. He's getting his wind. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his pace, and he's finding what is going to really work for him as an MC, as a battler. I feel like Next has a lot of potential.
I found what really works for him. As Shy kind of just said, he's really all over the place and I think that's why we feel the way we feel, because that's why I say they're fast tracking him, because he has not really found what's working for him. He is, and I guess you really yes. I do agree in this tournament, yes. He definitely mentioned the mark. I can't say that you're wrong there, but my whole thing is, like I said, it ain't so much the battles, it's what's coming out of it. Like with the behind the scenes, that shit that with the calls to take judges off and the lack of humbling. I feel like the fans are now speaking about why they don't. I don't think you heard what I said before you came on. If fans start to feel like you're force feeding them, they're going to combat that. Right? They're going to combat.
Can I ask this question?
Uh-huh.
With him starting at the bottom, With him starting at the bottom, he's not getting thrown into any on URL on the world's largest platform. With it, this is what URLs is, the world's largest or most respected battle rap arena. In this platform, he's not being pushed. He's still at the bottom. Are they excited about him? Yes, but he's not being forced on anybody because he's still down here at the bottom fighting for this spot like everyone else.
Feel like he probably should have lost his first two battles. I definitely had Elijah Straight over him.
I gave him to Elijah Straight too.
I thought that battle went to Elijah as well. Now, granted, I felt like Elijah reminded me too much of Rum Nitty in certain ways that he raps, but I felt like that battle could have either went. That battle was very, very, very debatable to me.
It was very close. It was I can't take anything from him. However, the debacle with the bullshit behind the scenes, I feel that's what I'm talking about right now. I've never been that sold on Next. That battle with Elijah, I actually like that battle with him and Elijah. I do. I like his work. I liked Elijah's better, but I feel like that was the turning point right there with Next. I feel like, now people are like, well, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me go back to where we were. Somebody just said something about his bars. Who was that who just said something about his bars don't make sense?
DX Legend said that.
Yeah, sometimes some of that shit don't make sense. It be forced, it be forced. Yeah.
Somebody explain to me the bar with the lotion shit. Cause I'm sorry, I didn't watch it.
No, that bar.
Wait, somebody actually explained it to me. It was the
CBD lotion.
The CBD lotion. I need to remember the bar because somebody actually broke it down.
Hold on, somebody put it in the chat. Hold on, let me scroll up. Somebody put it in there.
But like somebody just said, the reason why Next is being that guy right now, because like they said, somebody just said in the comments, they said, Mike, you could beat. You know what? I don't think I could beat Next. I don't battle anymore.
Nigga, yes, you can. Don't do that. Don't come up trying to be all modest. Fuck
they
that.
write different.
Nigga,
they write different.
Mike,
I don't battle anymore.
Mike, you have bars. You understand bars. You write bars. You don't force bars.
I'm a podcaster now.
Nigga, the MC still in you.
Hey man, take that Joe Budden shit to somebody else. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, we ain't doing that Joe Budden shit.
I'm a podcaster now.
I like
But somebody said it in the comments. The reason why Next is getting all the attention and people feel like he's being pushed because we're constantly talking about it. Real name Brandon my choice at this point is real name Brandon to win the whole thing.
And I like him. I like real name Brandon. I like him.
I originally had Piranha.
Fucking fire.
I originally had Piranha winning the whole thing.
You know what? I wanted Piranha to win. You know what I'm saying? My Michigan loyalty, I wanted to see because Piranha's really dope to me. Piranha's fire.
Yeah, he just gotta get his mind. He gotta get his mind right. He just gotta mentally he gotta get his mind right. I don't know exactly everything he's going through. You can tell he definitely got potential.
Damn, I can't find the bar.
Something's not right up there, like something kind of out with dude.
But I'm really excited to see. I'm excited to see how this Brandon and Next battle goes. I feel like Brandon is gonna take it. I feel like Brandon is going to take it. Brandon.
Well, with that being said, we spent 53 minutes talking about NXT, so let's go into the predictions.
Yeah, they're going to predictions, because I got to hit the road. I got to go get my heart medicine, so let's do this.
Yeah, D-Money, I was in the Crucible.
Keep our brother in your prayers. I don't want to put Shy's business out there, but Shy got scared a couple of days ago, and y'all, we got to take better care of ourselves.
Yeah, we got to take care of ourselves, man. Yeah, I'm about to slow down.
Shy got to stop Jamaican out in these streets, acting like he's still.
Yeah, I'm not as young as I used to be. Yeah, I got to slow down. I'm good though. I'm out here.
Was you out there doing some of them Jamaican dances where they be power bombing chicks through the table?
I wanted to do that. I really wanted to do that.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what
I'm talking about. Hey, them some durable ass women. They be going through some shit in them videos.
Yo, don't they?
They got some strong ass legs, boy. They foundations legs. Good God Almighty, man.
I seen this dude jumped off of a tree on top of a chick. I'm like,
bro,
what? Like, this is not dancing. You're doing wrestling moves right now.
For real. I mean, I seen one dude, he took the girl up to the roof of the house, and actually the fucking the Dudley boys on her ass onto some tables. Like they be going too far with that shit. They got a compilation of that shit, man. Like they be doing off of speakers, sync, wherever they
Hell,
find, they dropping, man. They be dropping bombs on them young women, man. They be loving that shit though. But shout out
Hey,
to my Jamaican women. Y'all, you're
so
MVP.
okay. All right. So what battle we going with?
Oh,
Blaze said you got wild hoes.
no, bro, no. I work too much, man. I work too much. I just need to slow my ass down. So hey, I'm good
all
though.
right.
I'm good.
So do
I'm definitely gonna
y'all
take better care of myself.
y'all want to start with the final four first, or you want to go into
Yeah,
the
they
other
gonna
battles
fuck up.
that's on it?
Let's
Let's start.
let's do the wild card.
We'll do yeah.
Okay. So we got Swervo versus Stumbles.
Damn,
So we go to the next battle.
I can't even call that one. I can't call that one.
Y'all suckers.
Okay, we
Y'all
say
some
debatable.
whore.
I say debatable.
Look,
Debatable.
Swervo reminds me of a plain ass bagel.
What?
Damn, it gets no worse than a plain bagel because I don't even like
What?
bagels.
What?
Even I really can't call this one. I'm not really too excited about it. No diss to them. It could be debatable. I probably
Swervo
get some hot.
is
I
there's
probably get some
nothing.
hot wings with that one. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that battle.
I'll say debatable just for the culture. I just say
Okay.
debatable for the culture.
Okay.
Wing,
Uh,
who you got? Don't be turning around. Ain't nothing in your armrest. Is she stuck?
My
Oh
computer
no.
right here.
okay.
Oh
Okay.
okay. Well, hold on.
D-
Who you got, Wing? Who you got, Wing?
Jesus.
Okay, next
Oh,
battle. The next
On the
battle.
main line.
You know what I mean? We go next
okay.
battle.
DG the Parata versus Elijah Strait.
This is gonna be the
now
Ooh,
best
that's
battle of the
gonna be
night.
a good.
that's gonna be a good
That's gonna
battle.
be.
I
I'm
really can't
excited
call
about
that.
this.
I really can't call it. I really can't call that one. That's a dope matchup. That's a real dope matchup.
I'm
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 gonna
gonna
take.
go. I'm gonna go with DG on this one, just because I feel
And
like
I like,
DG.
yeah. I kind of like, I like DG.
I feel like
Both
DG's
on fire.
style is more him. Like I said, when I listen to Elijah, I hear too much Rum Nitty in his delivery. Not the vocal,
Mm.
not the way that he like
His
sounds, but the way
his
that he
setup.
delivers his punches,
Is,
the way that he
okay.
sets them up. It's not just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really just the way he feeds it to you.
Okay.
Every,
Gotcha.
but it's gonna be a dope battle. It's gonna be a great battle either way. Salute to
I
both
believe.
of them.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
Elijah Strait. I'm gonna take Elijah Strait 2-1 in the edge.
I'm gonna say DG 2-1.
One with. I'm gonna go with Elijah 2-1 debatable as well. I feel like DG man down. Shit.
Somebody
Yeah,
I
called
don't
DG
know.
fired. He fired though. He fired.
somebody called Elijah Straight Christianity.
Damn.
Get
Is
it?
he? Is he a horseman? Or he's not a horseman. Is he a horseman?
He's not a
No.
horseman.
He's not a horseman.
Nah.
He just
Um.
heavily
Affiliate.
affiliated.
He's
He's heavily
highly
affiliated.
affiliated.
Mailman said DG got robbed. He didn't get robbed. That was a very close battle.
That was a close, yeah. That was a close battle.
That was a
Um.
damn close. Yeah.
Okay. The
All right.
next battle: Casino versus Murder.
Casino.
I'm going
Casino.
with murder. I'm going with murder.
I
I
heard
feel like
that murder. That I don't know if Jazz was capping or not,
Uh-huh.
but that battle might not be going down.
Oh,
It might
Casino
not.
Murder. Well, for just in case if it does, I'm gonna take Murder 2-1.
I'm
like
gonna go
this.
with Casino. I'm gonna
This
go
is
with
the thing
Casino.
about Casino. Casino has bars. Like he says a lot of cool shit, but it's just like there's
The
no.
punches, there's nothing behind it.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. There's no energy behind his
Yeah.
performance. It's just like, yeah, it's like when you're cooking, you got to throw some oomph in it. He doesn't oomph in it. He just
not, he does
here's some
not do
salt.
it for me.
And
Here's some
I like
salt.
murder. I think murder's dope, but for some reason, it just like people. I don't know. It just people just don't want to rock with murder. I don't think they keep saying about murder. It's twerk, twerk, twerk. That's all they keep
Y'all
But
saying.
do
I'm looking in the
But
comments.
Murder is dope.
Everybody's just saying Murder better not choke. That's been Murder's.
Oh yeah,
biggest,
that too.
his
Yeah,
Achilles
Been his
heel has been his preparation. This this run.
That's been his
But-
Achilles.
yeah.
think we're past the, I think we're past the twerk shit with him, but I think I feel like that's his Achilles.
Yeah.
It's the prep part. I agree.
Uh,
But go with Murder. I'm gonna go with Murder 2-1.
all right,
If
we
he can
got.
get through if he can get through the rounds, I'm gonna go with Murder.
All right, we got J2 versus what's this? Black Rolak.
Big sis.
Black
Going with
Rolak.
I'm going with my brother. I'm being biased. I'm going with my brother. I talked to him. He say he's not playing. He know what he needs to do. So Big Sis 3-0.
Hey,
I mean, because
I met J2. I met J2 at the day that they picked the tournament who they were going to be battling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I met J2 down there. I was in LA during that time, and we were all at what's the name of that fucking place? Roscoe's. And it was wild because I never got to actually see what everybody saw in J2. I like his energy a lot because we were talking about him battling Truffaut. We talked about he was like, but his confidence in himself was so dope. I was like, you know what? He might actually beat Truffaut.
He wasn't bad in that battle.
He wasn't. Truffaut was just better. With this one, Black Rolak is dope. When I watched his Crucible, I definitely enjoyed what he did in the Crucible. He was cooking. If he brings that same energy to this, he could take this. But this battle, I'm gonna go 2-1 either way. To be totally honest.
Okay.
Shout out to Big Sis though.
Bishop. Bishop. Reason why people call him Big Sis because he called himself Big Sis in the face off. So everything
right, and watch the
That
face
nigga
off.
said little sis. That nigga said big sis.
I'm taking J2 2-1. All right, let's get to the final four. Yeah, MVP and Truffaut.
Truffaut. I'm going Truffaut.
MVP has been definitely showing up.
Yeah.
I from his RBE showing till now, like he's showing levels. However, Truffaut, listen, he's showing levels too. Like Truffaut to me got the cheat code.
With them black forces.
Black
Black forces.
black shoelaces. That nigga coming for war. I'ma go Truffaut 2-1. I think he got some things.
Your ass supposed to be at an all-white party, not commenting no damn
for real,
no damn
Mr.
battles.
I'm at all white. Yeah, I'm at an all white party. Who you got, Ray?
I'm gonna take MVP, man. I'm gonna take MVP. Like the first round, he wasn't that good, but then that second round, he turned way up. And I think he gonna take it another step further versus Truffaut because Truffaut is one of them guys you don't play with. He one of them ones you don't play with. So I'm gonna take MVP. I'm gonna take MVP 2-1.
I'm gonna take MVP 2-1. I'm gonna take MVP 2-1 because his last performance was crazy. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
But you know
Truffaut
what?
was fire too. Yeah, but Truffaut was fire too. But you know he kind of, I don't know. He was almost up out of there though. He was almost up out of there. So,
but you know what? That I can't even say like he could have that battle with him and Sheed could have went both ways because they were both
exactly.
They were both really cooking. So I can't even knock him for having a close battle. You know, with MVP and Kid Slade, I felt like because of Kid Slade's persona, MVP had a lot more to work with as far as creating material.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not for nothing, Kid Slade wasn't as clean either.
Yeah, he was.
I think
the thing about Kid Slade brings great material, but he's not direct.
Direct, yeah.
That's gonna be his Achilles skills. He's not direct with his opponents, and that's
Right.
what MVP was able to capitalize on.
Yeah.
That's what, right. I feel like his angles, definitely his angle, the approach that the tactical approach that he used, yeah, I like that better. Because like he said, I feel like the persona people have for MVP, he don't really, that ain't, he raps. So
Mhm.
I feel like strategically, the approach that he took, I feel like the creativity with the way he went about it, I feel like he's studying. I don't know though. I just feel like with Truffaut though, it's some shit that in the face off he was saying, it's some shit that he got him in the tuck. I feel like it's some shit that he got in the tuck. I feel like it's some shit that some new Midwest shit that he got to talk to MVP about. So it may be we ain't gotta worry about no directness with him. Is
Yeah.
he definitely, and not for nothing, aura that they're talking about, this battle rap aura, I feel like Truffaut has that more.
And the thing about Truffaut, he's been consistent this whole tournament. He's
Yeah.
been
He's been keeping the same. He's been keeping the same energy.
yeah. We
I
we
feel
saw
like,
MVP was lucky to be in the second round.
yeah.
He was lucky to be in that second round.
This battle can go either way. This is one of those battles. It can go either way. They both got to be. They got to be clean. 100%. It can't be no stumbles. They got it. Just like any mistake, it probably gonna cost them a round. So it can go either way. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. It's probably gonna be one of those. It's gonna come down to why. It might be another
it's gonna be technicality preference. It's gonna be technicality or preference that come down to this battle. I think it'll be that close. Yeah. I got Truffaut this one. I really feel like it's gonna be Truffaut and real name Brandon. So that kind of tells you who I have in the next battle. But yeah.
All right, so NXT and real name Brandon. Wing got real name Brandon. Who everybody else got?
Man, we already know fucking NXT gonna win, bro.
but this is the thing,
Shy, man, we already know the nigga gonna win, bro. That nigga gonna win. That nigga gonna win. That nigga is going to win.
Shy, listen.
Hold on. Did two of them judges from the last one say he 3-0 clear in his last battle? Yeah, they gave him a 3-0 clear. One of the judges.
Who did he battle in the last round?
His last round was against
what you call it? Damn it.
Damn, who was it?
The boy who did the clip, who did the clip with the dude somebody he wasn't a gangster.
Bose Bambino.
Yeah. He gonna win, bro.
Kind of clearly beat Bose the Bambino.
He gonna win, bro.
No, but this is the thing. But when you say he's gonna win, do you feel like the judges are being told to vote for next?
I ain't saying that. All I'm saying, the nigga is gonna win, and I'm gonna leave it as that. He's going to Texas. Yeehaw!
I don't believe that.
Brandon's gonna win it. Brandon's gonna win it.
I do believe it.
Look, man.
And the thing about it, Brandon has with everything that's going on with Next right now. Brandon has an incredible angle to utilize here.
And he told Next in the face-off, I feel like you know how to beat me, but you're not going to use it correctly, which to me substantiates everything that we've been saying on this show about Next today, is that at the end of the day, I really and truly believe that the boy is good, but he's not great, number one. And number two, he's still got a lot that he has to learn. I feel like Brandon is a little more seasoned in this, and he's going to be a little bit more strategic than him. Like you said, he got a damn good angle that he can use. And I feel like Brandon is going to use it better.
Brandon can speak for the people right now that are on the anti-Next train.
And I feel like he'll use that.
There's a lot of people on that train, like
a lot.
Motherfuckers on top of the train.
This is why I said it doesn't favor Next got to be, when you're a battler, you have to be strategic on all fronts. This right here is this media rollout, the way he's using it, and all type of different things. I feel like at the end of the day that Next should have used it a little differently, although he didn't know who he would be in the next round with, but anybody can use it effectively against him. Real name Brandon. Hey, this is battle rap.
Oh,
shout out to Tone, bro, for the love, man.
Salute, bro. Hey, let me ask y'all this. With this right here being the way that it is.
You good? Not you got a lot of pressure.
No, yeah, I don't fuck with Tony, bro. Nah, he cool people.
Let me tell you something. I applaud the judges. I do. I just, it's, I know they get a lot of flack. What I wish URL would have done, and this, listen, y'all do that pitting different leagues against each other. I'm a battle rap fan. I watch everything, appreciate every league for what they provide, the content they provide, and how they provide it. Mm-hmm. So for me, have no biases in that aspect. I say this to say, what I wish URL would have done was given them a point system, similar to the way we have it on King of the Dot, to make it easier for them. I don't know. I don't think Tony is in the comments, so I'm not sure if he can attest to that, if they do or don't. But the commission that we have for King of the Dot, it really protects us. Although, of course, most saw the feedback from some of the opponents, some of the battlers. Of course, Stacks was really upset, but he didn't know who the judges were, or that we even had a point system and how that worked and how the actual judging works. Ours is a little different because it's kind of like Ultimate Beast Wars, where your are what cancel, what put you in the top 10, top 20, and you get canceled out by points. And that's how they do it, opposed to how, and I understand because this is a little bit more fast paced. They're doing it, a little differently, but I wish they had a point system to be able to use to kind of protect them from people thinking that it's, so much put on them, that it's their personal perception. Right. You know what I mean? So, I kind of wish they had that to protect them a little more, but everybody knows Tony is one of the most analytical when he does this shit. The precision of it. I actually even like this.
I will say this. Okay, so earlier today, I was saying, NXT is dope, blah, 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 all of that. But this is where a lot of people do show, they say to respect me, because regardless of the fact that I was defending how dope he is, I gotta be honest. With that being said, I am gonna take real name Brandon to win this battle 2-1.
What?
Yeah, I'm taking real name Brandon because Shy, you know how I give it up. I mean, I can sit up there and give you reasons why I think somebody is dope, but it also depends on their opponent at the time. I think real name Brandon has a little bit more to offer in this battle versus NXT. And I'm taking real name Brandon 2-1 in this battle. But we'll literally have to sit back and see how everything, how it all plays out. But if it's true what everybody is saying, then it's a conspiracy. But go ahead.
I say this. With this battle, if there's nobody in there, if there's no crowd, he don't bring his people, then I feel like real name will probably have a chance. But if he,
but they both look white, so that'll be kind of hard.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think nobody. Don't need to be no crowd. I don't think nobody need to be in this room. Was that state right now and how important these battles are to go into Texas? Nobody need to be in the room. Let them get these bars off and let the bars speak for themselves.
But here's the thing: Nexus people are Brandon's people.
So nobody need to be in there. Everybody get fuck out. Everybody get fuck out. Nobody need to be in the room. Get the fuck out. You don't need to be in here.
Oh my God. Thank you, Milo. Milo said he been watching me and Tony since he was 14. Yo, listen, I'm telling y'all,
Damn, y'all.
I have been on this emotional journey for the last month and a half, y'all. Y'all do not understand right now. Y'all gonna have, I've been wearing sunglasses this entire time. I'm telling y'all, I've been on the verge of tears. I got a lot going on. Anyway, yeah, that at the end of the day, I think that Brandon, listen, this is Brandon's opportunity. He has worked so hard, taking nothing from Next. He has worked so hard to get here. I think he's coming guns blazing. I feel like this is going to be another Rum Nitty and Geechee battle. I get that, or like I get that feeling. Neither one of them is coming in there to play. But
I mean, shit, they one battle away from 25K. I would
right
hope
at
not.
all. But I'm just saying there are weaknesses that we see in Next that I feel like we're not going to see in Brandon. And I feel like Brandon knows him long enough that he can exploit those.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna show the levels between the two. I got Brandon going. I got Brandon. I'm telling you.
I want Brandon. I really want Brandon to win because I think he's fired. I think he got it. But I just feel in my spirit that Next is going to fucking Texas. I just feel like
this shit too, but okay.
What you say, Mike? What did you say?
I said I got Brandon winning the whole tournament.
Okay, so we all in agreement. We got Brandon.
I don't know if Brandon gonna win the whole tournament now. I'm telling you, Trufo is showing levels. These niggas that these are two people that I feel like that much. Listen, they not playing like this is. I don't know. These two.
It's all depends. Like I said, it depends on when their stage show. That stage is different. That big ass stage is different, man.
That's gonna be a little different. Be a little different. We just talking about the tournament right now. I feel like with the tournament. Okay, Tony, he took my words for it. That's wait, Next, what you say? Next is going to steal each round just like he did against Bowles is not real.
But see, where Bowles messed up real, I'm not to cut you off, Wayne, but where Bowles messed up at,
he wasn't clean.
He wasn't clean, and he was too much in his own head. He was literally came into that battle like I need to show you. Matter of fact, the best way that I can explain what Bowles did was remember Coffee's first opening versus T-Top, how overly aggressive she was, but she had to calm herself down and then get to it, and then it started looking more cleaner. Where Bowles messed up at is he never calmed himself down to actually get to the bars because he was saying some stuff, but he was stumbling so bad. It was like, bro, what are you doing right now? And I think what was on his mind was, I need to kill this kid, and he allowed his emotions and to be overly aggressive throw him off because he didn't have bad material. But we all from the old school. We all from the old school. You stumble, you choke, you lose a round.
Yep. So it was pretty much handed to him.
Yep.
It was pretty much handed to him. But I think it's gonna be a dog fight, though. I think it's gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nick is
I think I know that like Blaze said that he kind of tired of the tournament. I think these last few battles are going to change your mind because like I said, I won't take anything away from Next at all. I think now it's Next got to be on go because of where he is, where they have put him in this tournament. Yeah, it's the nigga to beat. He is the nigga to beat. But it's going to, his Teflon is about to be tested right now. I don't know. I don't know. I know y'all got a lot of the mailman. You got faith in him. Trufo and Next, that's not a bad battle either. I'm not mad at that battle either. I just feel like real name Brandon is about to really show you some things. I really think he's about to level the fuck up. I do.
He's fired, though. He's fired. He is fucking fired. He is.
He is.
He's fired.
he's been slept on,
Yeah, he
and that
very.
I feel like so he definitely he got something to prove, and I don't think that I think that I, I don't know. I just feel like no disrespect, but I feel like Next is about to be a walk in the park only because I don't feel like he's as strategic and I don't feel like he's as bar heavy as real name Brandon is.
I don't know if Brandon is very strategic. I wouldn't say he's strategic, but I would say definitely he's more bar heavy, and his bars, like his execution, is cleaner.
His shit makes
But
sense.
I'm saying in this battle because they know each other. I feel like strategically speaking, just listening. For me, the face off tell everything.
Got
The
Mhm.
you.
face
I
off
see. I see where you're going.
everything. And in this battle, like, did y'all watch I know Ray didn't watch the face off. Did y'all watch the face off though?
I didn't watch all of it. I didn't watch his face off against Renee. I didn't get a chance to see that one.
Brandon in this face off, and he telling next, but he ain't telling next.
Hmm.
He's very humble because that's his people's. He's like, I know you. But at the same time, when you like with Geechee and Rum, neither one of them let off the gas, in my opinion. Geechee definitely didn't. I'm gonna be your nigga afterwards. But right now,
Yeah.
let me school you. But he used that. And I feel like that's what Brandon gonna do. I feel like
Mhm.
he's known for so long. Yeah, next may come with some personals, but because creativity wise, we've seen his material thus far. Creativity wise, I know that they said, well, hell, Brandon, you only here because Piranha is not. All right, that's cool, but he's battling somebody that he knows. This is the cheat
Oh, I
code for
forgot
him, though.
about that angle. That's a good angle, though.
Now, Next can use that angle, but I feel like even if Next, that's why he told Next.
It's a good
I
angle,
feel,
but it depends on how he presents it. It could be a
It's all
good
about
and
angle, but if he presents it terribly,
that's what Brandon told him, though. I feel like you know the angle to use, but I feel like you ain't gonna use it well. I feel like he already got it mapped out. He already got it mapped out. He pretty
Mhm.
much said it last night. So that's why I'm saying strategically with this particular battle, I don't know that Next is gonna be able to deliver over Brandon. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's just going to be a really good battle on both sides. I'm just excited to see the Midwest being the finals. You know what I'm saying? It's West on West, Midwest on Midwest, and the finals on both sides of the brackets. So I really
Yeah.
like that.
Damn, that West is good.
Milo, Next said that. Next said that even if he said he's definitely gonna lose the fan vote, but of course you have the judges.
Got the judges.
He feels he'll lose the fan vote. I mean, if they don't like, yeah, I agree. If they don't like him, they're gonna give it to Brandon anyway. But I feel like the judges, at the end of the day, I don't think that the judges will be swayed by Next
Yeah.
in this battle. I feel like the material that's about to be heard today, I don't feel like there will be any swaying that people may believe. I don't think so. I really don't.
Yeah. But shout out to the judges, man, because that shit is not easy to judge off of a first watch. That shit's not easy. It's definitely not easy. And try to catch everything and see what's going on, and
right?
then
Because you got to
especially
catch
if you have
everything in real
yeah,
time.
but
It's not
yeah,
like you
in
can
real
just,
time.
yeah, you
And you
can't
don't even
rewind back and all of that.
you
Yeah,
can't rewind. So it's just like I'm not going to like put no hate towards the
I'm
judge because shit, I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that shit.
and I'm
I wouldn't do it.
so mad. I hate DMVP, my brother. I hate him. I've been talking, saying that I would not judge, and fucked around and end up in the King of the Dot, goddamn
Yeah.
judging. Oh,
But see,
y'all.
but your situation is kind of is pretty dope because it's about points. It's not necessarily if you win the battle or not. Y'all tallying up points. So even though you can lose, the next round you probably can
Right.
win, and you can probably go
That's
ahead of the next person. Yeah, so that's dope. But this right here is just cut and dry. If you lost, you out. But
yeah.
the season thing the King of the Dot doing is pretty dope. It's different.
but the only thing that I feel is the comfort is the point system. Not
Yeah.
so much that not so much that if I vote, you're out, or you're in. I feel like even with I feel comfortable giving the points that I give, even though I am a harsher judge. Like Ray said, we come old school. You choke, you stumble, you lose that round. It is that way with our judging system, but it's a point system of 1 to 10. 7, you choked, or you stumped. Well, 7 being you choked. You just had to completely have a horrible choke, and you get a 7 in that round. We also go round by round.
So that's how you tally up the points.
That's how we tally up the points, because we go round by round. And that, and then again, organic is on. You have J Pro, you have the heads and a few other people of that. We have a committee of the judging committee that can overrule our judging as well, and then we do also have the fan vote. So we're backed up in a few different places that if somebody judges a little more harshly, but even if you judge a little more harshly, they come back and they ask you. So the time that Tony and them get to deliberate, there is no talking during the judging, that because you have to be listening or whatever. But for the most part, that shit is not easy.
It's not easy. Really, first watch it, not easy, because you have shit can change. Like you watch it the second time, like so much shit can change. Like damn,
battle fucking close. It's like
yeah,
that shit. I don't wish that on nobody. So fans, I know how y'all feel and I get it, but I'm telling y'all, when there's an actual criteria there, that when you're having to judge, like I brought up the champion panel and the woman of the year panel, when there's an actual criteria there, y'all gotta understand that shit look different sometimes.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm sorry, Mike. Yeah, there's an actual difference. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm looking at the yeah, so I feel y'all. That judging shit is different. I know I can't speak for anybody. I can't. But in battle rap, I'm a firm believer of taking it back to the era of debate.
Yeah.
We always say that a person's point of view can not be your own, but if they can substantiate that shit, who are you to tell them that they're wrong? It's an opinionated sport. You put judging behind it, or you put a judging system behind it, it's everybody may not have the same thing. Sometimes again, I feel like, with Next and Elijah, I feel like, Next probably should have been gone. But again, that was one of those close ass battles that at the end of the day, anything could have happened.
And the thing about that battle is if you know how Gaddis, operates when she battles, they have similar styles. They have the energy, they have the aggression, they have that vocal projection. That's what Gaddis enjoys. So of course she was going to lean more towards that.
Let me ask you this, because Mike, you can speak from both sides, and we're gonna wrap up in a minute, but you can speak from both sides, from a battler and now a media analyst. Do you think that it is fair to have battlers judging anything in battle rap? Because I'm hearing this even in the Crucible, that there are battlers who felt like other battlers should not have been Crucible judges because they're basing it off of their own styles.
I do feel like there's no one better than someone who has been to the top of the mountain than to judge to see if somebody has the potential to go there.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, and this is coming from the opposite end, because Mike has battled before. I've never battled in this kind of variation of battling, but I have done it before. To me, this is where he has a point, but then on the flip side, it can also be bad. because where you can sit up there, where you have those guys that been to the mountaintop, they can sit up there and be like, you don't have it. And then that person that they saying you don't have it can turn around, start burning shit up somewhere else, and actually be the one that actually has it. But at that moment, they felt like they didn't.
Exactly.
It's literally, it's almost like picking your poison, because you really don't, like, you can pick somebody and say, this person is the next up, but then it turns out it don't be that. You know, people can constantly make all the Sam Bowie jokes they want, but it was a reason behind why they picked Sam Bowie over, who, and all of that. So,
but I think when it comes to the judging panel, I like the fact that they have bloggers and battlers, because you have both sides. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with. Yeah.
Yeah. You get two different perspectives. You get the perspective of those that creatively do what these MCs are doing. They know what it takes. They know what it takes to prepare. They know what it takes when it comes to writing. They know what it, you know what I'm saying? They study, you know what I'm saying, the intricacies of an MC being able to do that, because a lot of you know what I'm saying, media, they can't do. I mean, even because ultimately as media, we're fans first of this. Right. You know, and that's why we end up becoming media, because we love it so much. We're fans of this and we study it. But being an MC, there's a different understanding of the creative, you know what I'm saying, of the creative process. So I feel like it's great to have
early though, because like for instance, I agree with you. I'm sure I can rap. Creatively, I can think of some creative shit. Like me and Ray, for instance. Journalism actually I was taking creative, and my mother was an English major, so a lot of things I was into with the whole literature thing. I took a few years of creative writing. That was one of my favorite fucking classes. The intricacy of words is part of the reason why I love battle rap so much. For that, it was spoken word. I love the way these people, even rappers, just industry rappers back in the day, like there's a certain era of rap that I'll listen to because of the penmanship. Going into battle rap, it's the same way for me. Whereas, I favored other leagues outside of URL, although those battlers are on URL and a part of URL now, but I favored other styles, other attributes of battle rap because of just sport wise, as well as, like I said, the intricacy in bars and the way they put things together and how they looked on other platforms. So I get that part, but a fan can be just as effective. I mean, Snake Eyes was a fan first and he became a battler. You see what I'm saying? So don't start your shit. Going into the point, back to Mailman makes the good point of Jay Breed. Jay Breed was.
Yep, just said it.
Jay Breed was in the Crucible.
He was in the Crucible.
He was told that he didn't have it.
Who is he?
Now, it's a difference with losing a battle, just like with our Brick by Brick series. It ain't even so much about losing the battle, but did you meet the objective? Were you a standout, whether you won or lost? You know what I mean? You can tell somebody can lose a battle, somebody can stumble, somebody can choke in a battle, but it doesn't mean that they don't have it.
But now this, and when it comes to that, when I say they don't have it for that specific platform. For what they're looking for that specific platform, they may not have it, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be, you know what I'm saying, a superstar on another platform. It's like with wrestling. I feel like Ray and Shai can attest to this. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that might not be good in WWE, but will go over to Total Nonstop Action or AEW and become superstars. Or hit the independent circuit and become superstars.
But see, here's the difference with that between with wrestling and battle rap. It's the writers. The writers will say, we don't have nothing for you. And then these guys will go off somewhere else and be allowed to just be themselves. Because when most of them is on a smaller circuit, they can have in their contract, let me be me. That happened with Drew McIntyre. Vince McMahon had said Drew McIntyre was the next up, but they couldn't figure out what to do with him. He got fired, boom, he went to TNA, became a main eventer over there. They brought him back. Now Drew McIntyre is who he is now. The same thing with the Jinder Mahals. The same thing with so many other people. The problem is, I mean, well, Mailman says CM Punk, but the CM Punk situation is a little bit different. It's because
hold on.
they never did no research. They never did no research on CM Punk's on his life. Because even when they came to him and said, "Yo, can you be a heel?" CM Punk was like, "I spent the majority of the independent scene to heel. Give me a damn microphone and I'm gonna show you."
Right. Hold on, let me get this off real quick because I gotta get back to this party. But I'm gonna say this. I got Gorilla Black 2-1. He's gonna win the NXT Grand Prix. That nigga's a plant. I hope he gets smoked. I ain't gonna even hold you. I got Trufo. I actually had MVP. MVP Trufo? That shit's debatable. I got Elijah over DG, even though that shit might be debatable too. You know, all types of shit like that. But I'm out here. I look clean as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. But
Savage, you're a terrible human being. I just want you to know
that.
I'm
gonna get back to y'all.
He look like he about to go baptize some people.
Yo, he look like he got about 3 packs of honey in the lake in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. All right. That's salute Savage, my seventh strong podcast brother. He's a different breed.
Oh, all right. I got you, Mailman. But
Rick James, you're not blocked.
Yeah, Rick James.
You're not blocked.
No. You can You can block people. You can block people on here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but to me, it's a weird situation because it's like, okay, back to your point, Mike. It's like, okay, well, we don't think you can do nothing for us over there. We don't want you. But then, like you said, that person go over there, start smoking shit. Now all of a sudden you have an interest in them. And to me, it don't even be that they start smoking stuff. They could just have a good battle, and then all of a sudden, case in point, the Bankhead situation. URL had Bankhead already. They had him. They didn't know what to do with him. They didn't know how to package him. But then when RBE booked the battle with him and Chef Trez, and he showed his ass, all of a sudden they start calling Bankhead and said, "Oh, we want to fuck with you again. Come back over here, but we're going to give you this contract. We don't need you to mess with nobody else." So there's no difference. Battle rap and
wrestling are both scripted. Bankhead? You know why they can't market Bankhead? Because Bankhead is like a Bizarro JC. That's what he is. If you know what the Bizarros,
I know who Bizarro is. Yeah,
you get it. He's Bizarro JC. That's what he is. He's a JC variant.
But shit, hell, I mean, even DC knew how to market Bizarro. So,
well, there it is.
And that would be Black Ice.
Milo, a plant. I think what Savage is saying is, I hate to be. I don't even want to be funny like that because I don't feel like he's a plant at all. I mean, I feel like I don't necessarily the token, like you would have a token white boy. That would be the plant. You know what I mean? That like a gimmick almost. I don't see how NXT would be the gimmick or the token or plant though. That part I can't agree with. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I do see why people say it, but I don't see that. I really don't see, is he the token to put on the West to bring the West in? Does he now? I guess
I'm gonna catch y'all later because I am currently send me it. I'm getting my phone's blowing up over here. My phone's blowing up over here, so I have to skate. Dealing with a loss of a friend of mine.
Wow.
My phone's blowing up, so I'm gonna catch y'all later. We'll talk after the day's event. So y'all be easy.
All right. All right. We'll talk to you later. We'll do a recap on the event.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, well, we're gonna get ready to go in a minute too, but let me just the way I look at it, I don't really, like I said, I don't really feel like he's necessarily a plant. I just feel like um now if you look at it from a caffeine standpoint of diversity, maybe to have more of a diverse type of crowd or type of perception for the league, maybe because they're on caffeine,
Mm-hmm.
taking a little bit of the urban out of it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. What you think, Ray?
Okay, so with sales
Um,
more than anything,
but it was
with sales,
interesting.
with
Max
sales,
out, but
with sales more than anything, is the Black experience. You know, we've heard the saying from many comedians, we've heard the saying from many people. Everybody want to be a nigga, but they really don't want to be a nigga. So the Black experience is what's going to always sell. I don't think caffeine necessarily want to get rid of the urbanness and all of that, but because there is the Black experience, you know, like you have Geechee Gotti, you have, you know, Compton, you know, you have Calico, you have Detroit, you have, you know, Averb, you got St. Louis, like you got Chicago, you got New York, you got those elements. You got people from the South, you got people from the Bay Area, you got people from Oakland, Long Beach, all this other kind of stuff. You got people from Pontiac. You want the experience, but you don't want the additional stuff with it. So it's like, okay, we want your
and
Crip stories.
Actually, he
Right.
does provide, even though he's not the Bay Area, he is close East Bay. He still gives that halfway point because, of course, you have where you think of Los Angeles, you think of the gangster rap, you think of blood, you know, like gang violence. We don't have that. We don't bang on in Northern California, even though he's East Bay. He still he would resonate for anybody who's not familiar with the different sides of California. He would resonate to San Diego. I mean, Sacramento is huge. You have the suburbs of Sacramento, which would be Elk Grove and out those ways, Modesto, different places that go a little bit outside of Sacramento. So you would resonate to the Valley kids and the Malibus and the urban Californias of California. So okay, and
No,
that
but
makes sense.
I say all of that to say, you know, we want it with white America. We want to hear your Crip stories. We want to hear your gangster stories. We want to hear your blood stories. We want to hear your struggle stories. We want to hear how you sold crack. We want to hear all of that. We want to hear how it is in Philadelphia. We want to hear how it is in Detroit. We can only dream of it because we've never seen it. So I don't think it's more or less of you know, they want to get rid of it, but they want to try to polish it. And the thing is, you can't polish somebody's memories. And I think, like, for instance, when you have so many people that try to take on hip hop all day long, and the realest thing, like when and I to this day this is where I lost respect for Oprah a long time ago when the movie Crash came out and she had the whole cast on there. And Ludacris was was on that show too, but she didn't rock with Ludacris. You clearly seen the aggression she was throwing at Ludacris because of his profession in hip hop music. And it's this whole thing. She ended up doing the summit with Russell Simmons, Common, and all of that. Wow, why do they got to call us bitches and hoes and this? And the realest thing that T.I. has ever said is, I'm sorry, but niggas, bitches, and hoes do exist. That shit do exist. It exists in the hood. Though you never been there in a long time, these people, these elements do exist. 50 Cent have said it. We're telling most of us artists are telling. We're the news. We're telling what's going on in the hood. If you want to hear something good in the hood, then stop help build the hood up. If you want to hear, if you want to hear about education and all of that good stuff, if you want to hear something positive, okay, put money into the neighborhoods, and then you will see that people wouldn't have to struggle, or people wouldn't have to sell this or sell that or do anything illegal to sit up there and feed themselves and their family. So the thing is that I don't think they want to get away from the urban. They want to polish it, but you can't polish most of these guys' origins. You can't polish what Geechee Gotti knows. You can't polish what a Calico knows. You can't polish what any of these guys know. You can't polish what Wing know. You can't polish what I know. It's going to sound nasty because we seen it, and it was nasty. We lived through it. We was able to make it out, but it wasn't nothing. I'm pretty sure you done seen plenty of people get their heads bust, and nothing looked pretty about that shit.
Right.
And that's the thing. Right. It's like you want it, but you don't want to be near it. I want to hear it. I want to profit off of it. I want to build my platform from it. But at the same time, so on and so forth. Even when Beans told the story that he pulled the pistol on Leor Cohen, like inside the Def Jam office, it's like, I want the urbanness, but I don't need it in my life. Right. So to me, I salute these guys for still making profits off of it, but I feel like, especially with hip hop as a whole, because battle rap is under that hip hop umbrella, the guys who are telling their stories or telling their homie story that's no longer breathing should be making way more money than the people that are just behind the scenes pushing the boards that are thirsty for the story. So
I agree with that. So we got about an hour before before about 45 minutes before the evening. We'll come back next week and do a recap on this. I think S1 is tomorrow as well. Mm-hmm. I think. I believe
real quick before we get out of here, I just wanted to respond to, where is it at? Oh, Blade Brown. He says SummerSlam tonight. I'm only watching Cena versus Reigns. Just like we know that NXT is going to win. We know Reigns is about to win. Vince ain't letting Cena leave with the belt to do movies. That is very true, but they already had that plan anyway because they trying to set up. They planned on Roman Reigns keeping the belt until next year's WrestleMania because they want Roman Reigns versus his cousin, because The Rock's supposed to be coming back in November. So they're getting ready to set up Roman Reigns and The Rock sometimes pretty soon or whatever, So, yeah. But other than that, man, shout out to BA for jumping in this thing. Shout out for Tone Bro for coming through. Shout out to all of the people, man, all the supporters that be coming through, man, and just be kicking it with us, talking our shit. The Scotties, the Atlantis 82s, the Blade Browns, the Mailmans, all of them, man. They always come through, show us some love and all of that. And also, real quick, I got to do one last shout out or whatever. I did a show called Battle Rap with Strangers with LaJill, aka Naked Battle Rap. That was pretty dope. It should be coming on their channel. We reviewed Gaddis versus RX, which was a crazy, crazy battle. So big shout out for having me on her platform, whatever, and all that other good stuff. And Wing, you're vaping. Why are you vaping, Wing?
You said, why am I vaping?
Yes, why are you vaping, Wing?
Oh, because actually it helps me cut back and I like it, and I have been vaping and I have not smoked since I came back from Texas. This is an air bar that I'm actually on right now, and this is cranberry grape, and it has I think it says 2%. Like, it's really good. Like, I dig it.
What, Wayne? 2% of what?
Nicotine.
No. 2%. Okay.
No, no weed. I don't smoke weed. Nah, I don't smoke weed. Uh, yeah, but not that, So I'm off the cancer sticks. Um,
I never
for
knew you
those who did
smoked.
not.
I just thought you was a drinker.
Well, now
I swear.
but
I just
a lot
thought
of
you
people
was
did
a drinker.
not. A lot of people did not know that. A lot of people did not know that. But I've been trying. You know what? And the thing about it is, um I've stopped so many different times, but I get afraid of the weight gain.
Ah, I follow.
Yeah, y'all know women are always self-conscious about their weight. So, and I'm one of those people. So, after me tearing my meniscuses in both knees, and then with the issues with my knees, it's like I don't have the luxury to go to the gym anymore.
Right.
Back then I didn't need the diet pills, I didn't need the BBLs and all these different things that women do. I was that one that, hey, you gain a couple of pounds, take my ass to the gym. I've always been that person, but with my knees, I can't do that anymore. Even it's like pressure, even with water aerobics and stuff like that, the pressure on my knees, I just can't do it. I will end up having to have knee replacements. They were telling me I was too young at first. Adding cartilage to my knees, that's not working either. Right now, it's just to the point where they're like, how the hell do you even get around? When I was and that's another reason for it, y'all hadn't seen me in a while too. Um, when I came back from Houston for the Brick by Brick event, I ended up going to the airport like 3 hours later. It took me, I left out of international, out of George Bush. It took me an hour to walk through the airport. By the time I got home and going to the car, I was crying because my right knee is worse than my left.
Mm-hmm.
But what they're telling me is that I'm gonna have to definitely have both done, because if you only get one done, being pretty much the new knee will be fine. The old one, right now I'm applying more to the left one. It's basically I'm just getting everything done at once. So I'll probably be out of commission for a few months. And I'll probably do it around Christmas. But yeah, so that's kind of where I am with that. And it was gonna happen. Sports, that constant, I've been running track since I was 9. And after that, it was, yeah, pretty much it's catching up to me now. So it's hard to even walk up my stairs. And I kind of put it off for so long because I don't have anybody here. It's just me and the girls, So it's something to as far as when planning to have the surgery done and who's going to be here with me. Because I probably won't even be able to be in my house, because going up my stairs, I'm not going to be able to go up the stairs for at least the first 3 or 4 weeks, is what I'm being told. So I'm gonna have to be somewhere. So I think I might have the surgery done at home. I don't know. It's a lot going on right now. So yeah, that's part of it. And I'm a little afraid because I will have to be put under. I don't like going under. They had to put me under when I got my meniscus done. And the meniscus is a really quick surgery. Anesthesia. So it's a lot of reasons I really have not done this. And then you want to actually lose a certain amount of weight before you have it done. So it makes the recovery faster and you can get mobile easier. So yeah, y'all got to pray for us over here. Going through a lot right now. And yeah, there's just certain things that have to be done because I am tired of wearing this knee brace every event that I do. So yeah, that's that. Let me see. Damn, y'all done jumped on. And yes, you are late, Marcellus. Wing over here hitting the vape like a hookah. I sure in the hell am. Thank you, Forgotten Purpose. Yeah, it's like I said, it's dope. I'm trying to, y'all. I'm gradually trying to get myself mentally in a place where I can get everything done. And I know that the cancer sticks were not good. This is way better. I don't even be like y'all like the phlegm and just it's just it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you, Scotty. It's a wonderful thing because it's not even as heavy as cigarette smoke. You don't smell it at all. You know what I mean? So I like it. I like it.
Well, let me get out of here. My mom is calling me. I'm pretty sure she needs me to do something. So this was a great show. Like we said, we'll come back next week to reconvene on everything. Marcella says NXT 2-1 wing, don't kill him.
Hey, we already had that conversation. We've been talking for real about that. Y'all, if y'all have not seen Ray versus Cola, y'all got to go watch Ray versus Cola in the top 10 of all time URL.
No, it was top 5 URL Hall of Famers. We were debating who are the first 5 that should go into the Hall of Fame first. So, yeah. Me and Cola had a blast. Got to get out of here. My mom needs me, Wing, so I'm holla.
All right, that's a fact, Forgotten Purpose. We gone. Holla at y'all. Love y'all to death.